I remember sitting down at the lunch table that Sunday, having to tell them, and I remember fixing them their favorite lunch that day, thinking maybe it would just lessen the blow.
And I remember getting up and hugging him so tight, and I was wondering what was gonna happen to him.
Not many surgeons, not many medical centers, not many cancer centers have had the experience of seeing this type of cancer, so they don't know what to do with it.
They had told us, this is where it started, this is what happened, your appendix grew a tumor, it exploded, and it has polluted the inside of your peritoneal cavity, and your organs are covered with cancer cells, and you are not a candidate for surgery.
They are doing their best with what they know, and if they don't know what they're dealing with, how can they give you the best treatment?
What do you mean non-operable because of the way it has spread? I'm going from 14 months to 13 months to 12 months and rushing to count things and you know, show my daughter where the cereal bowls are, or you know, how to light the water heater in the basement.
I would do anything for my dad to get better.
You have to hold on to hope. There is hope. Everybody else in the world can tell you no, but if you have hope, you have that glimmer.
The meeting with Dr. Sardi I thought went really well. His support staff was excellent.
Amazing.
I was really interested in the service after the sale, if I can say that, and he really gave us a lot of hope. He looked me in the eyes when he spoke with me. Dr. Sardi did give me a hug before we had left that day, and he gave me a pat on the back and said that this was very involved, that it was going to be very complicated, but that if I stuck with him, that he felt we could go places together. And I says, geez, who would ever say something like that to me? We had made the decision, we committed to have surgery at the end of July of 2012.
The doctor, very meticulous, very, it's got to be absolutely exhausting work, but take out every organ and clean off and cut off every bit of cancer that you can see to the naked eye. You cut it all off, and the organs that are so saturated that you cannot save, you take out, which he took out Tim's appendix, Tim's omentum, spleen, gallbladder, his entire large intestine, your colon, his rectum, 2/3 of his small intestine, a portion of his stomach, and a portion of his diaphragm.
After all the organs are taken out, there are microscopic cancer cells that still remain in the inside of the cavity that can't be seen with the naked eye. So they rinse the inside of your cavity with a heated chemotherapy for a period of 90 minutes. They physically put your head above your feet above your head, roll you on your side either way.
Tim got the best result that you can possibly get from this surgery. They grade them at, it's the terms they give it, a CC 0, 1, or 2, and you want a 0, and Tim got a 0. After the surgery, home for me was, gosh, so hard. So hard.
Unless you are actually going through it, you think you know what it's like to not have this or to not have that.
Tim couldn't drink a glass of water, and I remember Tim saying, everybody just drinks water and doesn't have an appreciation for how good it tastes.
I remember being very angry about that.
You people are just not appreciating the food that you can eat. I have a bracelet that says uninTIMidated, and I was given this by a dear girlfriend of mine the day after Tim was diagnosed with cancer. We're not alone. We're not as alone as we felt in the beginning. There's a big, big, big support group out there, lots of people that want to help. We have a very clear mission to create awareness about appendix cancer, to raise money to support appendix cancer research through Dr. Sardi's foundation, and to raise money so that people do not make decisions, life decisions, because they have financial restrictions. You know, if we can save you some time and share with you what the research we did and what we've learned, doesn't mean it's the right path for everybody, but can we tell you what we did? Can I be here to tell you how to question the doctors confidently? Can I help you advocate for whoever it is that is sick?
I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. And it excites me to think that it's not every minute of every day. I do catch myself 10 or 15 times a day going, whew, I can't believe this happened. But more often now, I'm finding myself enjoying things a little bit more, and it's not always right on the tip of my tongue. I feel, oddly, a lot more healthier than I did before, and I feel like I've got a lot more left in me now, which would seem to the contrary. You know, you would constantly worry about this whole disease coming back and what life will be like, but there's no time now to look back, to slow down and really, really, really appreciate what you have. Fortunately, I've been given the chance to look back and make changes at a very, very, very young age, and I think long term, Denise and I and the girls will be thankful, and all 4 of us will be much better people for it.